Good morning and welcome back. This is Damian, and that's my dog with his big ass feet. And this morning we're on Prose Edda. We've gotten a little bit of action on the server. A few people have been coming on, so I put a little bit of time in, and I've been doing a little bit of stuff here and on my Let's Play. The Let's Play is still the main focus, but I've been spending some time each day, and also doing some AFK, which is what I am right now. I just AFK'd for a while, so I'm at my base. I'll show you. I made some different things here. I've made some improvements, and as you can see, we've got quite a few mobs here because I still haven't gotten all the lights up. You'll notice right off the bat, though, something is missing. Oh, look at the phantoms. All right, let's do this so you guys can see. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. That is the only thing that's left of the tower. And that is, because there are multiples up there, those are my nether portals that come out on the roof of the nether. And I didn't want to tear them down when we tore the tower down. So either it's just going to be an elytra flight path up here, or I'll work something out. Because I have some plans that I'm going to be doing, and it's something I've been thinking about. I just have to get it worked out in my head right. But anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's go ahead and look at what else is going on around here. Now, where I was standing, that is just a get me by guardian farm. It puts out just enough to get me some lamps and some prismarine. It is not efficient. It is not a good farm. It just gets me something that I need. So basically, I got a spawner up there. They spawn in the water. They drop down the tube. They die down there. And I get stuff, mostly fish. But I can take what they do drop, and like I said, it's really small time, but I can make lanterns, and then once I make all the lanterns, I can make prismarine bricks, which is what I've been making. I've been making a whole ton of bricks. The fish, I was cooking it up, but it's a lot of fish, man. So we're going to come over here. This, you guys remember the storage facility here. It's still down there. But all this is new. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to explain this right now. I'm going to get this out there because everybody that looks goes, that house is fucked up. And yes, it is. I built it that way on purpose. This is a mad scientist island, pretty much. The dude is out of his mind, kind of crazy. But you can look, the house is not symmetrical at all, and it's not supposed to be. This dude just put a roof over his head, doesn't care. He throws shit in there that he thinks he might like or need, like a rail car on the roof. That goes down to his bedroom. That's all it does. When he wakes up in the morning, he can get in there, he can go up on the roof, he can hit the elytra pad, which is right here, and he can fly off wherever he wants, do whatever he wants. The bed is facing where the sun goes down. So, west. East, he doesn't want to see the sun come up. He's going to sleep through that shit. Fuck that sun coming up. So he put his enchanting table and all his bookcases to the east where the sun comes up because he doesn't want to see that. He wants to see the sunset and go to sleep. Like I said, he's crazy. But this is the enchanting area. Now, I will tell you, all seriousness, I haven't decorated this up much at all. I haven't spent a lot of time on it at all, and I'm probably not going to. But let's see, that's the enchanting, and then down the stairs, this is the light room. It's a glass floor. We've got lapis all over the place, blue glass, clear glass, sea lanterns, and the alchemy station. This is the alchemy lab. And that's all that's here. Then you hit your water elevators. You got you down here and you got you up here. This is the only way, unless you have an elytra, or unless you come through those double doors to get in that house. If you don't have an elytra, you come through these doors, come down, hit the elevator, go up, and you're in the house. Storage area has not changed much. Like I said, it's still the storage area. And I've added a few things, the water elevator in the middle, so I move stuff around. Because if you remember, I just had the crafting table and stuff right here, out in the middle of everything. And now I'm trying to get it to be a little bit more organized. Let's see. Let me throw this fish in the furnaces down here. As you can see, I was cooking some already. Let's get this done here. Anything else is left. That's cooked. All right, those are cooked, so we'll just those. I got a food chest over here. Then we got our prismarine. This is everything the farm has made in the last 3 days. So like I said, it's not huge, but, it does this thing. And this is all the sea lanterns that I've made in the last 3 days. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's not bad. It gets me what I need. I needed sea lanterns. I needed some prismarine. So there we go. That works for me. And then let me put this last thing down here. I've got a number of these up and just a few of these. These are the ones that are used for the lanterns. I never have enough of those. Now, while we're here and I had my inventory open, I know you saw that. I bought, netherite ingots off of Kite's store, and I did a few of my weapons and my tools. Kite gave me 4 to get my gear done so I could get the advancement. And then I had 1 left over and I did a hoe. That didn't even sound right in my head. But I did a netherite hoe and I got an advancement for that. And they told me I needed to rethink my life. So I'm rethinking my life, which is where the next part of this conversation comes in at. Now, as you can see, I do have storage everywhere. I have a lot of stuff here. So let me go ahead and keep showing you the base at the moment. And I'll try to explain kind of what's on my mind. And I need to check a couple of my farms because I'm stockpiling paper and actual netherwort. So that's actually, I'm going to leave that there and I will come back and harvest all this in a little bit. I get 2 stacks and 7. Every time I harvest this, I get 2 stacks and 7. I leave 1 stack in here, so whenever I push the button, I can pull this stack out and I can replant, and then everything that's in there is mine. But it gives me 2 stacks and 7, and it actually let me back up. It gives me 3 stacks and 7, but I leave 1 stack in there to replant. Let's cover that. So 2 stacks and 7 is what I take with me. Now down here, I found a whole lot of dead ends and crap like that. So I've been shutting things down, blocking things off, doing things differently here and there. That hallway went nowhere, so I made it into a little pond waterfall kind of thing. I did some decorating down here. It's meh, but I like it. I think I like the way it looks, and I want to do more of it in like this surrounding area right here. Make all of this look like that. Probably not that way because I'm going to build more farms back there, but I'll cover that in a second. I built this up around the end portal because all I had here was a set of stairs going up to it. So I kind of decorated the end portal a bit and put a little decoration up there with the chorus tree. And down here, this is something that I didn't know I could do, but I'm kind of proud that I did it. It is a 4-block acacia tree, and that's awesome to me. And then I just left this alone. I've got to figure out, because remember the tower was right here. So I've got to figure out how to get people down here. Because you also remember there used to be a passageway going that way, and I blocked all that off. I can show you that in a minute. But I don't want to block everything off because through this door and down through here and down these really funky freaking stairs and through the door here. Well, I actually took all the doors out, so there are no through doors. It's a slime farm. And we don't want to, you know, make it where you can't get here. Now, let me show you this. You guys remember the last time you were here, it was just this level right here. Well, it now has 8 levels to it. It is now officially a slime farm. I put 8 levels in. I put the string all the way around, and I put a glass top on it so you can still have access to the sky. And this thing, whenever I AFK here, this thing puts it out. Kind of like, you know, that hoe in my inventory. Okay, moving on. So there's a lot of good things here, you know. I mean, my bookcases and all that crap all this stuff is still here. The thing that I've been considering is I spent about 7 months away from this, and I do enjoy it. I enjoy putting stuff in here and coming up with ideas for it and all that. However, I just went blank. Yeah, I went blank on trying to set the day. All right, this is broken. This is the shulker farm. It's broken. I turned it into a pig spawner so that they'll stop spawning, because they will spawn in midair all around this. They will no longer go to spawnable blocks on the cactus. They just spawn and stay in the air. And so whatever update they did that broke it, it's done. I'm going to have to come up with a completely new design for this. So what's in my mind here is to finish putting in the farms that are all necessary. I got the bamboo down there. I got nether wart. I'm thinking of doing a wheat, a carrot, a potato. What else is there? More sugarcane, stuff like that. Just farms that everybody can use. And then just open this island up to everybody. You need slime? Come hang out at the farm for a few hours. You'll get slime. You know, you need honey? There's a bee farm right there. Knock yourself out. And I will, of course, I'm going to continue to claim ownership for this place. And, you know, I'll update it and I'll rebuild stuff that breaks and all that good crap. But I'm not going to have this as my main base. This is going to be where if you need to farm something that's here, just come do it. If you need some wheat, come get it, you know, whatever. And it's the end portal. It's how you get to the end. So, of course, you know, and I'll continue to update and put in rails and all that crap and figure out what needs to be done here and actually, you know, get it done. So I'm not going to abandon this place is what I'm saying. But I found a chain of islands like that way. Thousands of blocks that way. And I want to do something on those islands and under the water. something that's fresh, something that's brand new, something that I don't have to go, now, what was I planning to do here? And what was I planning to do there? And blah, blah, blah. So, like I said, I'm going to get all the farms built here. I'm going to do all the terraforming, get it all nice, and put some rails in down here and put signs up directing to all the farms. And then I'm going to go to spawn and I'm going to put up an announcement that, hey, follow the ice road to the island, and you can use all the farms for whatever you need. And then I'm going to jet that way. That's what's on my mind. The ice road is completely done, except for the sides. All the ice is laid. Every piece of ice, all the way to spawn, is laid down on the ground. This is as far as the gates went. Or the fencing went, not the gates, I'm sorry. This is as far as the fencing went. So I'm going to need a lot of fencing. And going that way and then cutting back towards spawn, I have to widen the road out. The ice is there, but I need to widen it out so you can get a boat through there. And, it has the fences and it goes through freaking caves and all kinds of stuff. And I'm not just going to leave it like that. Over here, I'm going to put in, I think, a multiple spawn farm. I was thinking about a mini golf, but I'm just going to build a multiple spawner farm. Probably creeper, zombie. So 2 creepers and 2 zombie spawns in here. And I just got to come up with, the kill device and the pickup stuff. My brain went blank. This is going to be a spawning farm. That's about it. I'm going to tear this down and get rid of the cows. When I get to my base where I want to start over, I will. That causes shadows. And when the sun's in the right place, if there's a skeleton standing down here, just where this casts a shadow on him, they don't burn and they will shoot you in the face. I found that out the hard way. But I'm going to leave this open to everybody to use on the server. And, I'm going to do the upkeep on it and all that. But I'm going to build a main base somewhere else. Because I wanted to build in a stronghold, and I enjoyed the stronghold. There's a lot to it. There's a lot more to it than most people would think. This one guy on Facebook's like, it's a stronghold, man. Just make your base in the stronghold. It's simple. It's not that simple. Sure, I could have stayed down there and dug everything out and just had the stronghold and, had a rail coming up here and not done anything up here and all this and that. But I like to use the full Monty, rip open the trench coat and show everything I got. Luckily, I've never been to jail. Anyway, so that's kind of what my plan is. Now, let's go. I got my compass here. We're just going to shoot off in this direction. Now, if I was in survival, I'd use my elytra, because even though we lowered the cap on the server, my elytra still works fine. If I go too fast on the elytra, though, it'll kick me back and rubber band a little bit, and it can drop me out of the air, which is why I'm going to be using horses and stuff like that more than the elytra. Had to get some coffee. Nectar of the gods. Long flight. The ice road's faster with a boat. All right, shopping district. I still have mine and size shop that sells end stuff. We got end rods, we got shulker boxes, we got ender chest, we got dragon heads and shulker heads, and mending books are in there. All kind. We still got all that. But right here, I just I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I had some blocks and stuff that I've been, just putting together. So I built this little shop, and I sell honey and lime blocks, honeycombs, and then honey blocks. That's all that's here right now. I may increase it later, but the main thing I wanted to do was just try to build something that looked kind of cool to me. I put string on top of the bamboo so it wouldn't grow, out of outrageous like. And I think I did pretty good. I like it. I like how it looks. I'm gonna do more like this in other places. But yeah, I like this, and it let me be a little bit creative and stuff. Because like we built that, and that's awesome, and it looks like part of the end, But then Kite comes and builds this thing, which is a kiosk, and I'm like, that would save a lot of time. Throw a few things in there, throw some prices on it, a little boxy area, and be done with it. Because last season I built this huge, it's like the Apple iStore, the big white building, and it just carried everything. So I'm going to do more shops eventually, but I'm not going to be the one shop that has everything that everybody needs in it. I'm not going to do that again. But anyway, that's a new little shop that I experimented with. And then I've done a lot of AFK on the gunpowder farm. It's still working great. And then, of course, the iron farm. And then just have a look around spawn again. Remember everything and all the work that went into spawn. And then Grizzly finally, he's been coming on, and he finally got this all finished. The embassy is done, and it is glorious. I'm not even going to lie. It is glorious. I'll do a more in-depth video on it later, but yeah, this thing is it's just gorgeous. So it's getting dark. Instead of doing the time set, I'm just going to sleep because I'll be attracting more phantoms than anything around here. All right, so that should cover everything on Prose Edda. It's been a long time since I did a video for Prose Edda. And oh yeah, we did a portal at the shopping district also, and we got it connected. We've been getting a little negative feedback because we've been putting some portals on the roof, and I do apologize. It's not going to change. We're putting portals on the roof. It is a legitimate thing to do. You can, in vanilla, knock a hole in the bedrock. So that's what we do. We do it in the vanilla way. We don't cheat. And we put our portals on the roof of the nether. Let's see if I can just... All right. Yeah. Here is the spawn portal. Right here. This goes to spawn, and I'm actually gonna put a spawn hub here, and we're gonna have roads going out. This is my base going that way, and then the spawn nether areas here. The hole in the bedrock. This goes to Bracoro's base. It's just a hole there right now. There's no portal on the roof. There's just a hole for him. And then Bree and Twix going that way. Who is this? Yeah, this is their islands that way. So Bree and Twix that way, and their islands are that way. And then Kite's got an ice road because remember he was going to do he's doing a theme park. And we've got some gotchas up there, and he's changing those out. He may have gotten them changed. I love how this changes. Right now we're in basalt. I believe it's basalt. Yes, we're in the basalt deltas, and it changes from that red hue to black snow, pretty much. And I like that. And we're going to get the ice roads up all over. We're going to have a spawn nexus up here. And any place of importance like Badlands, let's see, this is where, Hamster, this is where it breaks off, and Hamster goes that way, and then Kite keeps going this way. But yeah, we're going to have a spawn nexus here, and like ice biomes that will have their own portals up here. Badlands for terracotta and stuff will have it. Jungle, we're going to find all the different areas. Monuments, is it monuments? Undersea monuments for elder guardians where you can go actually build a guardian farm. Those are going to be up here. We're going to have portals on the nether roof for all that. Now this goes to the island, and this goes to the you go out this way and go that way, it'll go to an ice spikes biome. So we've been working a little bit after the update. But yeah, and I also am wanting to have a gold farm up here, and then down below I want to set up a piglin trading area and see if we can get some trades going with gold and stuff for the piglins. But anyway, that is what's up on the top of the nether, and I mean, this is there's going to be a community up here, and there's going to be portals to go wherever we need to go. And I don't care what anybody thinks, that's how it's going. I've had discussions with it already. Do what you want to do, but I'm going to do what I want to do. So this is a lot. Like, say, if you just wanted to go to the Guardian farm, okay? Instead of going on a road through the nether, you can just pop up here. And you will get some spawns up here. But you can just pop up here, hop on an ice road, go to the portal, and go through. And you're done. Versus going down there on a road where you could get shot by gas, you could get attacked by freaking boars, or any number of other things that could happen. Whereas, people are busy. People have things that they need to do. People have resources to farm and bases to build, and sometimes they just want to go where they want to go and get it done. So again, if you don't like it, you don't have to use it, but we're having it. So there you go. Also, one other note before I end the video, we have put seasons on hiatus. We're going to be in this world for a very long time. We're all kind of tired of seasons. We're all kind of tired of starting over, so we're just going to play this world. And there's millions of blocks here that we can do whatever we want to do. Plenty of room that we can provide new content. So seasons are on hiatus. All right, that should cover all the updates that I wanted to do on Prose Edda. I appreciate everybody watching. If you play on Prose Edda, the server is active. I never closed it. So come on and get in here and get your shit done. Other than that, everybody have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.